What's up, everyone? I'm Marilee Blair, and I'm a serious travel addict as I've been to 54 countries so far. And today, I'm going to talk to you about my second favorite island in the entire world, Capri, Italy. Capri is a beautiful island located in the Tyrrhenian Sea of the Sorrentine Peninsula on the southern coast of Italy. It is part of the Campania region and is known for its stunning natural beauty, rich history, and glamorous atmosphere. The town is famous for its colorful buildings, narrow streets, stunning views of the sea, and the famous sea cave called the Blue Grotto, known for its vibrant blue waters. My husband and I fell in love with this gorgeous city, so here are some of my travel tips for hotels, food, recommendations of things to do, and price breakdowns. Hotel. When my husband and I were researching hotels in Capri, a lot of them sold out for the dates we needed, but we found a great 4-star hotel called Hotel Vega, which had amazing reviews, had the location we wanted near all the famous fancy shops, free breakfast, and a great balcony view, so we booked it. We stayed for 5 days and 4 nights, and it cost us 912 euros, which is 228 euros a night, which is such a great deal for the expensive Capri at a 4-star hotel and the delicious free Italian buffet breakfast. The customer service was so amazing. My husband told them it was my birthday, and they gave us a free upgraded room with a better balcony view and a surprise cake for me at breakfast with candles, and they made me feel so special for my birthday and went above and beyond. And of all the hotels we stayed at, their slippers were the cutest and comfiest, so we definitely took those home with us. Things to do. There are a lot of things to do in Capri. You have to, number 1, see the famous Blue Grotto. It's one of the most magical, beautiful things I've ever experienced, and you can only see it by a boat ride. It's like the northern lights of the sea, so you have to see it in person. The Blue Grotto is a sea cave located on the coast of Capri. The cave's interior is illuminated by a brilliant blue light that creates a magical atmosphere. This mesmerizing phenomenon is caused by sunlight passing through an underwater cavity and reflecting off the cave's white sand bottom. We booked our tour with Get Your Guide called Capri Island Boat Trip and Blue Grotto Visit Tour, which costs $22.88 per person. Total is $45.76. Then you take a boat tour that takes you where the Blue Grotto is, and you pay an additional fee of 14 euros per person in cash to go onto a small wooden rowboat that can only fit 2 to 4 people that takes you inside this magical Blue Grotto. And you can pay your guide a tip if they take photos for you inside. But even with the 45.76 and 28 euros to get all of it for about 75 euros for 2 people is such a great deal to see the entire island and the magical views of the Capri Island to enjoy. The best time to go is between 12 to 2 p.m. before high tide for the Blue Grotto, so we booked ours for a 1 p.m. tour. It does take a while to see the Blue Grotto. We were out on the boat for almost 2 hours waiting our turn because the Blue Grotto can only fit small wooden boats, and you can only stay inside for 5 minutes to enjoy it. And there are a lot of boat companies who are also trying to get their entire group in. So for example, our boat had 40 people, and there were 15 other boats waiting with similar amounts of 5 to 10 people, so you have to patiently wait until the wooden boats get to your boat. When the Blue Grotto tour ended, we went back to the boat terminal port and went on a different boat tour that is included in this Get Your Guide boat tour, so that you paid for. And it takes you to see the other side of the island, Anna Capri, which was so nice. You get to see the other famous rock formations and green and white grotto, which are also so stunning to see. All 3 grottos, again, can only be seen by boat. The green grotto derives its name from the emerald green color of the water inside, which is caused by the sunlight filtering through the underwater openings. The green hues create a serene and tranquil ambiance within the grotto, and the white grotto characterized by its white rock formations, which create a stark and contrasting beauty against the surrounding turquoise waters. The grotto's interior is adorned with stalactites and stalagmites, adding to its natural charm. You will also see the historic Punta Carena Lighthouse, the legendary Baths of Tiberius, and the Faraglione Rocks, which has the famous Faraglione Arch in it. aka the Love Arch of Capri Island. Legend has it that if you sail through the Love Arch and kiss, your love will last forever. So our guide made sure all of us couples did this so our love lasts forever, and it was truly romantic. We are so happy we did both boat tours back to back. It took about 4.5 to 5 hours to complete both tours, and it was so romantic, fun, and worth it. No matter what, whether you do a private boat, yacht, or the tour that we did, you should book some type of boat tour while you're in Capri. It's truly the best way to appreciate and see the island, to get a sense of all Capri's beauty and feel its magic. Next, you have to go to Marina Piccola. It offers stunning views of the surrounding cliffs, crystal clear turquoise waters, and the iconic Faraglioni rock formations. The natural beauty of the area is captivating and provides a peaceful and idyllic atmosphere. And it's home to 2 beautiful beaches, Marina Piccola Beach and Scoglio delle Serene. These beaches are known for their clear waters and picturesque settings, making them ideal for sunbathing, swimming, and relaxation. And in the summertime, you can enjoy the beach club, rent some chairs, relax, and enjoy a beach day. Since we went in April, they didn't have those available since it's not the season for it. But the weather was great for walking around and relaxing at their gorgeous beaches. To just enjoy its beauty and its green, clear waters was so romantic for us. Next, you need to go to the main plaza of Capri, where all the famous views are. A lot of people go there to take photos and enjoy the view. Next, we also enjoyed walking through all the fancy shops. Capri felt like a fancy Beverly Hills in Italy on an island, which was so fun and so beautiful to walk through. Food. Oh my God, the food in Capri is amazing. So breakfast was included for us every morning at Hotel Vega, and they offered a yummy breakfast where I got my favorite cappuccino every morning. You choose fresh egg dishes that they cook for you, and then the rest is buffet style, so you can choose many other delicious options with your breakfast. So for us, that was basically our breakfast and lunch, because we always ate a big breakfast closest to the end, which ended at 10:30 a.m. So we would be full, so we only really needed dinners outside of the free breakfast. First night, we had dinner at Pinseria, and it had an amazing view of Capri with the sunset, and I had such a yummy salad with homemade breaded croutons. Definitely the best croutons I've ever had, and my husband got a yummy pizza. Second night was my favorite salad at Il Gabbiano. It had the best eggplant parmesan lasagna and a veggie platter with fresh olives and veggies and a yummy cappuccino. Capri also had my favorite cappuccinos on this Italy trip. I had 2 cappuccinos a day in Capri, one at free breakfast and one as dessert for lunches. They're just so yummy there. My husband got my birthday cake, dessert, and pastries from our Buonocore Pasticceria Gelateria, which all the desserts were really good. My favorite was the chocolate desserts, so I highly recommend that for sweet tooth lovers. And they always had a long line for their gelato too, if you want your Italian gelato. My husband planned a surprise birthday dinner for me at a yummy restaurant called Ristorante Longano. It had a great view and all of my favorite seafood in the seafood platter I got. And after dinner, since my husband told them it was my birthday, they surprised me with a birthday cake with a sparkler for a candle, which made me feel so special, and it actually is the famous chocolate cake dish in Capri, which was great to try. And our last night, we had dinner in the main plaza of Capri. I just can't remember the name. I think it was Bar Tiendo for drinks and light snacks, since we had a big breakfast and stacked more on this day. Transportation. How we got to Capri and left Capri was through the ferry we booked through the Occhio app. The cost from Naples ferry to Capri ferry was 47 euros for 2 people, which is 23.50 euros per person. And we booked the Capri ferry to Almafi ferry, but we got off at Postiano, and that cost 46 euros, which was 23 euros per person. So total for the Capri ferry, both ways, was 93 euros for 2 people. Not bad at all. When we arrived in Capri, we took a taxi that cost 25 euros. So we needed cash for that, and it takes you to the last part of where the cars are allowed. Then you do have to walk the rest of the way with your bags. And to our hotel, it was about 10 to 15 minute walk. You can't pay to have your bags taken. It costs 17 euros per bag to your room for your hotel. or workers can set it up for you when you arrive. But Mike and I decided to just carry and walk with our bags. It's definitely a bit of a workout, but we manage fine, and you have to do it the same way back. So they again charge you the 17 euros per bag to take it down for you, or you can carry it on your own. So then we took another taxi back to the port, which cost 25 euros. When we were in Capri, they have buses that you can take to explore Capri and get to other sides of the island. But we did that through our boat tour I mentioned through Get Your Guide to see the whole island. So we just walked to the parts of Capri that were 30 minutes walk from our hotel, which was a pretty easy walk for us to get to the famous Marina Piccola Beach Club area and hang out there, and walked around the island through the walkways. So if you are into walking, it's pretty easy to walk around that specific part of Capri where your hotel is located. Thank you all for exploring the world one video at a time with me, your own personal bougie budgeter. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And look for brand new episodes every Wednesday. And for all helpful info I mentioned, or to book any of my travel services on Patreon, read them in my description below.